Computing summary statistics like mean, median, and mode are a great way to interpret and tell the story of a dataset. However, with a lot of data points, this could get really tedious to do by hand. Instead, there are a number of excellent software tools to assist with these computations. For example, R has built-in functions for mean and median. First, let's create a list of data points and save it as data. Then, to compute the mean, we type mean of data, and to compute the median, we type median of data. When we run the code, R does the rest and outputs those values. While mode does not have its own built-in function, we can create our own. You may copy this findMode function, which takes the list of data points as input, writes a frequency distribution table, finds the highest frequency, then finds the data points that have a frequency equal to the highest amount and returns them, much like we would do by hand. Note that if the data is multimodal, this will output all of the modes, and also you can add an enclosing as.numeric if you want the outputs to be listed as numbers instead of text.